And, you know, if you weren't with us at the top of the newscast, you were telling us, Kyle, that we're talking about how lovely it looks out there right now. It may look good in the morning, relatively speaking, and you'll go, wait, why are the schools canceling? Why do they keep on sounding the alarm bells?
The kids spring out of bed tomorrow morning, go throw open the curtains and look outside and see
nothing.
Kyle lied to us. Yeah.
But this was never in the forecast for tomorrow morning to wake up first thing in the morning and there to be a foot of snow on the ground.
It's a progressive thing as you go through the day.
Never in the forecast. It was that we're going to see an increasing amount of mostly a wintry mix throughout the day tomorrow, probably more of a transition into just snow tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. So Friday morning when you wake up, it will probably be a good, coating of snow across the majority of North Texas. But the reason I think a lot of schools canceled for tomorrow is not so much the morning bus stop. It's getting the kids home and everything, and we know what happens if, as soon as those, if the schools go to school, and then all of a sudden the flakes start flying, everybody dismisses at the same time, and it becomes just a mess for the school, the bus systems and everything.
And parents trying to pick them up and getting out there on those roads. Yeah.
I don't disagree with the call at all, but just I want to reiterate that when you wake up in the morning, you go, oh, my schools can't.
Right.
Just be patient.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Let's talk about the timing. All right, this is during the day tomorrow. Friday morning, there really won't be much going on, but we do have our WFA weather alert into Friday. Friday morning, when I say there won't be much going on, everything will be done falling from the sky, but of course we'll be left with whatever's on the roadways, whatever's on the ground at that point. And whatever is on the ground for the DFW area looks like a snow and sleet mixture of about 2 to 4 inches and maybe a coating of an ice of around maybe up to 1/10 in some locations, especially on those bridges, elevated surfaces, the hood of your car, things like that. So prepare for hazardous travel, getting increasingly worse as we head throughout the day tomorrow as those accumulations start to happen, and especially tomorrow night and into Friday morning. Slick roads, bridges, and overpasses, continue to pay attention to the forecast. DFW to the east, to the north, everybody in the pink is under a winter storm warning. Everybody else under a winter weather advisory. That's the counties in purple. Basically, the reason why there's a difference is because areas underneath the storm warning have a better chance at the higher snow accumulations and also a chance at some of that minor ice accumulations as well. For areas in the winter weather advisory, it is more so some light icing amounts and much lower sleet and snow totals. So it's a coating to maybe 1/10 of an inch of ice. DFW to the area to the south during the day tomorrow. Then those accumulations of sleet and snow, a dusting to 1 inch for areas south of DFW. DFW continues to be anywhere in that 2 to 4 inch range and about a 4 to 6 inch range for areas, we'll say 380 and to the north up near the Red River. And there could be some isolated higher totals if we get, a heavier snow band here or there, especially across northern North Texas tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Let's once again talk about the timing. Pretty quiet late tonight. Here's 7 a.m. tomorrow. We start to see some of that sleet and snow mixture working its way into the DFW area and into North Texas as well. All this will be very temperature dependent. It's a little bit warmer. It could be mixed with even a little rain. It's a little colder. It's some sleet. It's more on the sleet and snow and probably more on the snow side if it ends up being a little bit colder throughout the day tomorrow. But this will just kind of continue. There's noon. Maybe during the afternoon hours we try and warm up a little bit. So the morning I could totally see a situation for the Dallas-Fort Worth area where first thing, throughout the morning hours you have kind of a mix of sleet and snow. Then you maybe have a transition into a little bit of sleet and light rain, and then a transition back into some snow tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. It's going to be a messy forecast tomorrow. Not every single square inch of North Texas is going to see the exact same thing. If you're in Gainesville, your forecast could be very different than those of you in Corsicana throughout the day tomorrow. So just continue to pay attention to the forecast, and that's why I'm trying to detail it as well as I can for every single one of you. Any activity moves out tomorrow night. Here's what I was talking about. We are dry as we head into your Friday morning. So we'll see increasing coverage as we head throughout the day tomorrow. During the morning hours, and even into the afternoon a little bit, a mix of freezing rain, sleet, and snow. And then tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, it is mainly snow. Tonight, though, we'll see increasing clouds, light winds, and cold. Most of the nighttime hours is dry. 30 for the high, 34 tomorrow afternoon with that wintry mix as I talked about throughout the day. Everything's gone by Friday morning, so your Friday afternoon and evening is dry. Saturday, and anything out there that hasn't melted during the day on Friday will refreeze because it's down to 23 first thing Saturday morning, but then back up to 45 Saturday afternoon. A lot of melting will happen this weekend, especially with the sunshine. Friday will be fairly cloudy, but then the sun will definitely be out through the weekend. 40s to start next week, back into the 50s, but we could see another little blast of cold air sometime around MLK weekend and into your Martin Luther King Jr. Day as well on Monday. Let's worry about that when we get a little bit closer, and we'll be back.